Okay. Wait, I don't remember what I was doing. I remember now. Magic arrow.
What product are you looking for?
No, I actually... Let me see if I've got... Hold on a second. Let's see for a second. What's up, by the way, Tenkai? I have to remember which button's which. I did a lot of save state editing. I think this is the... Yeah, I think this is... These are the results I got for the record, and I'll point out like exactly why I was getting such a horrible thing before. It turns out I was not talking to girls too often or something. That might have made me slow, but there were a few like continued things you were supposed to do for some of the sequences, some of the quote-unquote jobs. Time is short, so just give me the highlights. First, let's take a look at his judgment. He seems very confident at analyzing the current situation and takes the appropriate response. I'm glad to see he's so collected. Next, he's very energetic. Well, even without me saying this, this is easy to figure out. Next about him is insightfulness. He's pretty sharp. Solving riddles seems to be a strong point. Which this is bullshit. For the record, each time you go and read the fucking lid to a manhole cover, I think it detracts your cleverness. So what you end up doing is you just fucking redo the run and you solve the problem without looking at any of the clues. And it's like, oh, he's a genius. He replayed it once before. Again. Or rather, I shouldn't say again. I told this to Tiffany, but I think the game has like a super clever idea here. I just think the execution sucks. Like Chrono Trigger's opening fair sequence is really good because you don't know that you're being evaluated for the stupid shit that's happening around you, but it feels fair. If you take someone's chicken dinner, and you're not being like the consequences, and guess what? Chrono has no magic power now. Chrono loses every single thought and intelligence factor in his brain and just suddenly evaporates away because he took the chicken. Did you take the chicken? Dude, I'm giving myself a headache. He wins pretty well. He even surprises me. His sense of hearing are like a dog's. Perhaps only his intuition is sharp, and I don't understand the translation here. Could I say eugenics? Mix is about knowledge. Seems he is quite capable, or quite able. Of course, his brain is bigger than mine, so it should be natural. I don't know if these are all the best, but I do think they're all above average. About obedience, he will properly follow orders. But a small child can do the same thing, so it's nothing to be impressed about. After making a promise, he kept it dutifully. Good. And speaking honestly with others means goodwill. About kindness, then you get the fucking I'm cute face. Kind, courteous, and cool, just my type, huh? Tee. To sum it up, here are my conclusions. So I don't think I changed anything on my preferences. I did maybe change strength to strength training on one of the questions because I was scared. So I did this like I did the errands yesterday. I actually don't remember how many times. And like I was like save stating and reloading to test out different responses and stuff. But ultimately, what it like led me to was I spent 2 hours doing this. 2 fucking hours doing the stupid thing. Oh wait, so the move I don't think the move actually changed. But you'll see the graph here in a second. I was tempted to go magic, but then I remembered that we get a magician right away. So I'm like, oh, I probably don't need to do magic. We'll see. But it's not bad. Max out HP, max out attack, max out defense. Move looks a little less. Everything's above average, though. Everything's above average. And maybe no dash because I want to like get up and fight, you know? I'm gonna load the state here in a second, so it's not a big deal. But I wanted to show a couple things I was apparently supposed to do. First and foremost, it seems like the idea is that there are time-sensitive things, right? You're supposed to talk to the bandana guy, the guy that you can buy the bandana from first, then talk to the cape guy and bring him over. Because otherwise, you're lying to the cape guy about knowing where the shop is. So, that's one thing. And then obviously you're just supposed to gun it straight there. I guess you could technically do, like, you might have to get that hints first. You're also supposed to answer everything correctly here, which we didn't because it's our first time, all right? I didn't know, like, it's so counterintuitive. Obviously we do that. We did that one fine before. Here's where I fucked up super hard. I don't think the game rewards you at all if you... Well, we might not have done a horrible response here, but we were supposed to... Oh, shit. Whoops. Well, we were supposed to say you do it at the same time, and then you say, because this is the fairest method to decide. So, more importantly, though, what we completely missed was this. If you go there immediately after, you get this dialogue, this additional dialogue here. Love can be so harsh. That's right. We might as well forget about it and move on. Sounds good. Right, Pat? Oh, wait. Maybe it's because I didn't get the... Maybe it's because the answer was wrong. But what happens here is they blame you for suggesting it. And then you get a chance to, like, you know, kind of hash it out and forgive each other and so forth. And that's supposed to give you your kindness. All the while, there is one-time specific events that you're supposed to pad out by doing other things. So you help the lady up the stairs, and then while she's there, you do, like, you know, the first part of this game, and then you intentionally go and wait for her. Or not, maybe don't, I don't know. I don't know if this matters, but I'm guessing that if you leave the screen when she's sad-facing, like we just did here, you also lose kindness points. I think. I don't know, man. But that's my understanding. I'm going crazy. Wait, I don't have double beat? Oh wait, I do here. So maybe it doesn't show everything. But I don't have dash. But I have magic arrow. I mean, I think you get that regardless. So who cares? Immediately north of the large gate, right? That's Rolandia Castle. You defeated the bandsaw. Let me thank you. Also, please don't speak of this incident outside. I don't want to trouble the citizens. All I know is this game's already, like, amazing. This game's amazing. Oh, I can sell there. Oh, that's how I sell. I'm an idiot. It's a separate menu. The only other thing of note is I handled the fight with the Karen, like Karen getting kidnapped, a little differently. I did end up killing all of the goons before dealing with Oswald or whatever his name is, and I ended up getting the Gladius through that. So.
おいくつになさいますか。では買い取らせていただきます。また。
Excuse me. One sec. I feel like the music is different.
設定変更。オッケー。オッケー。張り切って案内するよ。オッケー。オッケー。
So. That all said, I'm going to try and save cycle because I really hope. Oh, and going back to the growth thing for a second. We're on a date right now. Leave us alone. No, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Like if I talk to anyone wrong, do I suddenly just become a villain? Is that what happens in this game? My, what a cute fairy you have with you. Okay, some of this dialogue hasn't changed. Do I get penalized for talking to shopkeepers and not buying anything? I don't know. Anyways, what the hell is this kid doing? I thought he'd be here by now, but he must be in another place he can hide. Good of you to come. I've worked hard on this, so please come inside this door. We'll see if Kadin and Xenos are here. Xenos, welcome. Would you like to stay? Is a scholar-like person wearing glasses staying here? We came to visit. That person left a note in his room. Okay, sorry for bothering you. We will come back. We will come another time. Oh, do I look like I have free time? That's true. The restaurant that I worked at has closed down. I was the head chef. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, but the move, I think we could have gotten move higher if I chose either a different answer to one of TP's questions, or if I had simply gone faster. But like I tried to maximize my time, like, or minimize it, I guess you could say. I tried really hard. I think we're supposed to go east, but I'm going to go west. I want to see if she can do anything against slimes, you know? Like if she's garbage at slime fights, then I'll know to have her stay away and so forth or whatever, but... There we go. All right, so not bad, actually. Hey, you know, when you think about it this way, Growlanser really is like Final Fantasy 12 before Final Fantasy 12, if you get what I'm saying. You tell me the difference, conceptually. What's the difference between these two games? Final Fantasy XII's combat system and this game's combat system. You tell me what the difference is. And then I'll think about it. I'll concede. Really, when you get down to it, like, I mean, both of these games are sort of rigid, quote unquote, you know, live active systems. I don't know how else to put it. I feel like money is fake in this game. We're getting like single-digit amounts of money. And this is a faster Suikoden 5 Wars battle. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It's that too. But I guess what I'm trying to say is about the Elm or money system is that it feels like random encounters are not a good way to get money. So I feel like we're getting money from quests or story points. And that's primarily how we're going to get like most of our upgrades and so forth. Which is, by the way, why I'm not buying that rod or armor for our second party member. Screw that. Yeah, the fact I got a Gladius from a fight makes me feel like I should hold off on doing a lot of... Is this really a young man, or like is this like a Forest moment in Final Fantasy V? For what purpose did I work so hard? For what? What am I fighting for? Did I wield this sword? No! What's this? Did we not see it? Is our vision limited to what's within the screen? Look at this, brother. The sword has been considerably used, but well taken care of. Just from looking at it, it shows care from the owner. Was I supposed to pick it up? I thought it was like I thought it was on the riverbed area. Like I couldn't walk to it yet. Damn it. I failed my affection quest for this character. The person who lost it must be pretty upset. Could it be that person crossing the bridge up there? Let's bring it to him. How are they going to fight the slime on the other side? Dude. No, I don't. Why do I keep saying dude? I was thinking about Growlanser 2, and I was like, for some reason, thinking about the English voice acting, and I remembered Hans, something I don't remember. He's like one of the guys that actually has an appropriately, like a good voice for for their character.
すいません
But he sounds like this, I think. Kind of, I don't know.
何の用だ
What do you want?
これ落としませんでした
Showed the sword that you picked up.
なぜこれを
Why this?
やっぱりあなたの剣だったんですね
So it's indeed your sword, right? Max's horrible casting. He's like, hey, wine. Look at me. My face. My face immediately tells you Wine or Wayne. I can't remember how they pronounce his name. Hey, Wayne. Look at my eyes. You can immediately fucking tell I'm gonna be a villain. But I sound like this. I'm not even spoiling the game. I knew from the start, like the fact that he doesn't join your team and he's dressed like a villain. He has a trench coat that is half black and half silver. The dude's a fucking villain. Spoilers for Growlanser 2. In fact, I don't even think I got far enough for the to actually know it. But he's suspicious as hell. Hey, Wayne. We make a pretty good team. While you go and do the grunt work, I'm gonna be a master strategist. I don't even know what he does. I just know he's gonna be the villain. To be fair, I don't think I got that far in the game. Maybe I did, because I got like the secret character. I looked up how to get the secret character for the record, because you run into the secret character. Wait. My memory might be failing me, but like I'm pretty sure you get to a point in the game that you can recruit or maybe not recruit, or something happens to the secret character. But long story short, it becomes evident that like, oh, if you miss that character, you realize you missed that character. So of course I went on to GameFAQs.com and, you know, looked up how to do it, and then like had to probably restart the game or load a previous save. I don't remember what the blue-haired girl's requirements even are. We're gonna do this again. I'm gonna screw up the recruitment. By the way, the fact that we're not doing this right now, the fact I haven't pushed a button, TP's gonna tell our mom that we're idiots.
あれどうしたの
Huh, what's wrong?
それは捨てたのだ
This, I threw it away.
どうしてこんなに大事に使ってるのに
Why? Something you use with such care. Because you killed innocent villagers for it, okay? This swordsman had to wipe out the Unicorn Brigade.
お前たちには関係ないだろ貸せ
That is none of your business. Give it back. Hand it over the sword. What's with him? He pisses me off.
頭にくるな
So far, TP's my favorite character, I think, in this game.
きっと何か事情があるんだよ
Someone's gonna stumble onto this channel and think like, or you know, onto this recording or channel and be like, oh, Growlancer's my favorite game. I can't wait for someone to take this game seriously. And they're gonna hear me rambling on and on about something completely fucking stupid. For the, immediately hit the back button. I wanted to point this out. I'm assuming, I don't know if everyone else missed this too. But it occurred to me in like one of the cutscenes, and I forgot to check this when the guy, I don't remember his name, but when the guy gets his eyes cut out and his arm or something like removed. At least that's what it looks like from the pixel art. But the protagonist, Carmine, whatever, has two different eye colors. I can't think of heterochromia, and for that matter, I'm starting to wonder if so at first I noticed it for the first time when we're having like what I think is the dream sequence, or what I thought was a dream sequence originally, when we just murder some dude that's stealing a book. I don't think nothing of it. But then when the dude that's fighting the guy with who gets his eyes chopped out, who I'm assuming we're bringing the magic glasses to, I don't remember if he also had heterochromia. I mean, is that us? Is that like a flashback? Are we dreaming of something we did? Did we just cut this guy's eyes out like when we were Slevi from Jin Chronicles? Is that what happened? I mean, are we finding out that the most pivotal plot point of Jin Conception was taken from Growlanser? Because if so, that was like one of the original. That game only had 2 original things going for it. No, 3. You had a robot that was hitting on some lady and like boasting about making the base that was trying to kill them. That was a pretty peak moment. 2, the social deduction aspect obviously was amazing. And then 3, the Levi Slevi reveal. Oh, actually, I don't know if the other character has heal. Whatever. We've committed 1 level to it, so we may as well. What if I don't want to use the status, right? Does not have cure, but only costs 2 points. Wait, how do I apply the bonus point that's over there? Maybe I can't till she levels up. Oh, right, I was gonna do something. 1 sec. Listen, it's only been 30 minutes and we've gone 2 screens. This is really boding well for the stream. Stream elements. I'm gonna make the shadow or something behind the chat a little darker. Edits. Text settings. So it was originally 2 pixels or px, whatever that actually is. And I'm going to make it I fudged up. One sec. I don't think you can probably see it on stream yet. Maybe once I hit the save button.
何どうしたの
What is going on there? Oh, but yeah, talking about TP for a second. Never mind, dialogue.
ここがウォレスさんがいる村
Right, Wallace. So this is the village that Wallace is in.
そうみたい待ち合わせは宿だったよね
It looks like the meeting place was the inn, right? I mean, PlayStation 1, like you gotta give, you have to accept that there are certain like limitations. Like every video game, you have to deal with limitations. And sometimes, depending on, I don't know, sometimes you judge the limitations for the system and sometimes you don't, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah. Oh, you surprised me. Recently, a suspicious lot has been living in the cabin in the Northeast Mountains, so I thought you might be one of them. But the amount of time it takes for, like, any of the audio files to play drives me kind of crazy. Welcome, we have various goods at the store.
本日どの商品を買い求
I
めです
can't
か
think of many PlayStation 1 games that have,
ありがとうございま
that
す
have full voiceover, like Metal Gear Solid, of course, but obviously Metal Gear Solid is not the game you want to base all other games with voice acting on, right? Give it your best shot! Huff! Huff! There's not much here. I want to go to the city. It's only like 2 screens away. No matter how many monsters I defeat in the caves and ruins, they keep on coming. That's why I go to the caves when I want to train. But the bridge is broken, so I can't go to the cave. My idiot son went on travels like you when he was young, but he wasn't good at healing spells, so he always bought potions and became poor. Where is he now? We haven't been in contact, and 10 years have already passed. See, that guy didn't learn Cure like we're going to learn Cure. If you're heading towards the Magic Academy, forget about it for now. A sudden gust of wind took down the bridge.
風で橋が壊れたの
What? Wind took down a bridge? Yeah, well, I couldn't believe it either if I didn't see it with my own eyes. The wind that day, it seemed unnatural. Anyway, it will be mended soon. We can't let you progress in the game yet, so... welcome, we have various equipment for sale.
欲しいものを教えてね
Ooh, this is better than the wood staff, I'm guessing. Ill fit for striking, magic up 5%, range D. Oh! Kodelka, also, to be fair, like, Kodelka is, at moments, way too good with its voice acting. But it's like we're picking out some of the very best voice acting, though. That's the problem. I mean, obviously, there are some parts of Kodelka that, like, maybe the English VO specifically, maybe, like, could have been better or whatever. But, like, again, accepting its period of time and so forth, dude, it's fantastic. Like, what game actually had a bunch of voiceover in it outside of those two? Like, there are times where you have Vanguard Bandits, and there's, like, you know, 2 lines that are read throughout the entire game. I feel like if you, like, Bastion or Randy has lines, like, has a line read with Faulkner at the end of the game, but otherwise, there's not really much going on there. Thick clothes. See, like, if we're not going to lose to enemies, do we really need to do this? Like, that's 100 L. It's crazy. It looks like someone gets gloves. Let's just hold off for now.
またいらっしゃいお泊まりですか
Welcome. Would you like to stay? See, I really...
ウォレスさんと待ち合わせなんですが
we're supposed to meet with Wallace here. I'm really, like, I can't understate how emphatic I am about characters moving in the middle of cutscenes like this in a way that seems more, like, way more fluid. Like, I don't know. So the fact you're moving in the middle of people, like, having dialogue too and stuff feels really good for this era too. Like, I understand Suikoden does it on occasion, but something about it in this game feels really organic.
ああ、あんたたちが。あの人は夕方に来るはずだよ。
ちょっと早かったみたいだね。どこかで時間を潰さないと。
This stupid ass face. Oh.
それじゃあ自由行動にしない？ある程度時間が経ったらここに戻ってくるの。
I feel like they're misusing it. This should be the face that's used for after someone pulls some sort of stupid ass thing. That's like a mischievous face.
それじゃあ私そのあたりを見てくるね。
Alright, go check out the neighborhood.
さあ、私らも行きましょう。
Listen, if you don't leave the house, if you don't leave immediately, then you don't get the Maria end, and instead you get the Mary end. Oh, that person is here.
あいつがいるよ。
I'm looking for our sister.
なんだ、お前たちか。
What? Oh, it's you people. What's that mean?
お前じゃないよ。ティピだよ。ところで、あんたさ。
Not you people. I'm Teepee. Hey, you. By the way, ironic that Teepee says it when Teepee can't pronounce our name.
あんたじゃない、ジュリアンだ。
Zura Janai Katsura. Wait, I don't remember what it is. Not hey you, I'm Julian.
じゃあ、ジュリアン。何見てんの？
Julian, then what are you looking at?
どうした？もっと力強く打ち込んでこい。
What's wrong? Put more strength into it. Zura Janai Katsura desu. Katsura desu.
あの親子がどうしたの？
That father and child, is something the matter with them? Say
とか
something,
言いな
damn
さい
it.
よ。
うるさいな。一人にしてくれないか。
Shut up, leave me alone. Leave him alone. Cheer him up because he looks down. Scold him. Look, all of these choices, I don't know. It's so important, but what's even more important is that there's a timer in the background potentially going on right now that could make us stupid for not answering fast enough. What's wrong? Leave him alone. You know what? Just fucking leave him alone. I have paralysis, like choice paralysis right now. Will you leave me alone? Okay, I will. Every choice matters. You don't understand. Wait, where is the sister? What the hell? Ah, shit. We need to find Wallace. This is how we find out if a game's good or not, right here. If the boy brings up the sword... The game's bad, apparently. We just got whacked. Game's not recognizing that. Dude! Where is my charisma, actually? Is charisma like a hidden stat? Also, why are we not freaking out that the sister's gone? The game is punishing me now. The game probably is lowering my affinity for Louise. Not that that really matters, let's be real, but we're not cis-cons here, okay? But would it matter? We're not related by blood. Oh, she's in here. Also, what the hell is this? I'm a wandering traveler. I teach traveling knowledge to many novices. By the way, do you know what that magic formation is? No. It's called a save point. Usually you cannot save inside buildings or dungeons, right? However, you can if there's a save point. Try it out. Look, if we use this, it's going to raise our naivety. We're going to end up dying because our naivety stat's so high later on. And they're keeping track of they kept track of the number of times we redid the errands at the start of the game. I did them like 7 or 6. I don't know for sure, but please register immediately. And now someone's going to come up onto the stream and be like, is this guy having a nervous breakdown right now? But also, I just realized it's 7 spaces in this game, so this took up 2 blocks. Why would it take up 2 blocks? Are they keeping track of so much stuff? This is just an RPG, right? Did you see Wallace? I feel like half the time I probably don't even need to read this to Tiffany because a lot of this is like pretty obvious what they say. Wait, where's the dialogue for was it part of the last one? You can tell for the record that the ROM hackers that worked on this did a really, really good job because they actually I don't know for sure if they actually had to. Oh, did someone beat me to it? You did. Thank you. How big was the memory card before? I actually don't even know. Wasn't it like 5 megs, or am I thinking of the PlayStation 2 memory cards? But I did notice when I was looking up some videos to get a better idea of what the hell I'm supposed to do in the running errands part, that a lot of the choices we had did not require scrolling because, you know, the kana and kanji would take up one single line of text. And then in this patch, you know, would take 2 or 3 lines of text. So there's a lot of like built-in scrolling into this patch that didn't exist before for choices, which is really cool. So it like, I don't know. I guess all I'm trying to say is that like they were not slouches for this game.
ウォレスさんですか？
ああ、そうだが、お前たちは。
私たち母のサンドラの使いで来ました。
We've been sent by by Sandra.
そうか、サンドラ様のお子さんたちか。
Your Lady Sandra's children. I could have just left at this point.
サンドラ様にお願いしていたものがあったはずだ。
Speaking of which, there was something I requested from Lady Sandra. Am I supposed to use the item at this point? Use the magic eyes.
これだね。
Handed over the magic eyes to Wallace. Oh, he's a genius. This guy played King's Quest.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
これはいい。
This is better.
それで本当に見えるようになるんですか？
Can you really see now?
以前のようには見えねえがな。
I can't see as well as before.
そうだな。人の影がぼんやりわかる程度だ。
But I can roughly see people's shapes.
それじゃああんまりわからないね。
Then you can't really see.
そうでもねえぞ。今までは全く見えなかったんだ。それに比べれば雲泥の差だ。
That's not true. Until now, I couldn't see a thing. This makes a vast
これ
difference.
で以前のように生活ができる。
I can now live a normal life again.
さてこれでお使いは終わりだね。あとは研究所を盗んだやつを追いかけましょう。
Well, then we've completed our delivery. Now let's take care of the guys who stole the research book.
一体どうしたんだ。よかったら教えてくれねえか。
What happened? If you don't mind, could you tell me?
実はというわけなの。
For the record, I can't wait for the dream sequence where we find out that we, the protagonist, intentionally broke or damaged the magic eyes so he wouldn't be able to recognize that we were the one that took out his eyes and cut off his hand. My theory at this point is we're just the main bad guy. We're doing all of this horrible shit and we're only going to find out every time we sleep. And that's what happened.
なるほど。そういえば東の森にある山小屋に不審な人物が入るのを見たと木こりが言っていたな。
I see, that reminds me. I heard a lumberjack saying he saw some suspicious people entering the mountain hut in the woods to the east.
それよ、逃げられないうちに急ぎましょう。
That must be them. Let's go quickly before they run away.
ああ、待った。よかったら俺も行こう。
Wait, if you don't mind, I'd like to go too.
危ないかもしれませんよ。
Yeah, but it might be dangerous, says the who knows how old sister character.
早くこの目と義手になれなきゃならねえからな。それにサンドラ様の子供が危険な目にあったら大変だ。
I want to try these new eyes and this artificial arm as soon as possible. Besides, it'd be bad if something were to happen to Lady Sandra's children.
やっとこ
Since
の
I'm
腕が
not
馴
yet
染ん
used
で
to
き
this
た
arm,
ば
I
かり
can't
で
fight like normal.
腕前
My
はお前
skills
よ
might
り
even
落ち
have
るかも
sunk
しれ
below
ね
the
え。
level of yours, but the bigger the team, the better. Listen, the character in the Japanese version is only 15, but in the English translation, the character is 18. Oh, interesting. Interesting how that works. This guy's a thief. Just pointing it out there. Steals here. Wonder what that means, eh? Oh, and yeah, that's the other thing. Oh, it was a sister character, but now they're actually cousins in the English translation. Blind thief. Oh wait, are we implying that maybe he got his eyes cut out like in a justified manner?
あいつがいるよ。
Well, that person is here again.
あの人がどうしたの？
What's the matter with that person?
なんだか思い詰めてるみたいなのよね、あの男。
Oh, and we've already talked about the Sailor Moon cousin localization, right? Boy, I wish I had a cousin. It seems like he's brooding over something.
あの男。
That man? He seems to be looking at that father and his child.
何を迷っている？俺でよければ話してはくれまい。
You seem to be troubled. If you'll allow it, can we talk?
あなた
Who are you?
ああ、すまない。俺の名はウォレス。
ウォレスひょっとして放浪の剣士と呼ばれたあのウォレスなのか
Could it be the one that was called the Wandering Warrior, that Wallace?
まあそう呼ばれたこともあるが、昔の話だ。 今はこいつらと一緒に旅をする冒険者にする。
I used to be called that, but that was long ago. Now I'm just traveling along with them as an adventurer.
あなたの噂は子供の頃によく聞いた。
I heard about a lot about you when I was younger.
だがなぜこんな村に？それにその姿は。
But why are you in this village and those wounds?
2年ほど前になるか。旅の最中で賊に遭い、腕と目を奪われた。これはあいつの母親に作ってもらったものだ。
It happened 2 years ago. Okay. While traveling, I was attacked by a group of thugs and lost my arm and eyes. These are replacements made by their mother.
そんな体でどこに行こうというのですか？
And what are you intending to do in such a state?
盗まれたものを取り返しにな。なまった体を鍛えるにはちょうどいい。
Get back what was stolen from me, and having a weakened body might be exactly what I need for this.
わからない。なぜそこまでして剣を持とうとする？
I don't understand. Why would you cling to the warrior path so much?
信念ってやつか。
Because I'm a man of conviction.
君は何かを悩んでいるようだが、信念があれば答えは見えるはず。
If you were to find your own beliefs, you would see the answer to what troubles you now.
私には信念がないというの。
Are you saying I have no convictions?
もう一度よ
Think
く
it
考
over
えて。
carefully, woman.
待たせた。
Sorry for the wait.
やっぱり年長者の言葉重みが違うわね。
As expected, the words of an experienced man have a totally different weight.
あの人大丈夫かな？
Will he be alright?
本当の答えは自ら悟るものだ。他人がとやかく言えるものじゃない。
He has to find the answers he's seeking by himself. No one can do that for him.
さあ、賊を退治しに行こう。
Come on, let's go catch the thieves. Oh no, I'm gonna get the dialogue again. Oh, do I need to get equipment for Wallace?
装備を選んで。
Oh, he doesn't have
や
a
めるのね。
he doesn't have a sword. Are you kidding me?
装備を選んで。
I shouldn't have sold the bronze sword.
作戦を並び替
欲しいものを教えてね。
It's a whole 80, man. Oh. He punches. In that case, like, I don't need to give you some fake gloves. Like, you can probably just punch by yourself.
またおいで。
Are the gloves really gonna help? Oh, something's going on with his hand there. It's like spinning. Dude's gonna cast magic missile on us. Never mind. Oh, doesn't that make you feel like an asshole? Whoa, 2 digits, 22 elm. And now I can actually apply the skill points I take it. So I'm going to have her learn that for now. And then I have no idea what else to learn. Ike. Oh wait, what is this tip? Oh, that's what the huge pause before the auto plays reminds me of, that shitty ancient Roman game. What is this ancient Roman game? Oh! Ancient Roman. Yeah. Have you guys seen the RPG, the PlayStation 1 RPG called Ancient Roman? Dude, that game. That game looks like shit. I mean that with all the love in the world. All the love and respect. If, it's like if there are a bunch of Expedition 33 clones out there now that like are garbage, that's a Final Fantasy VII clone. North of here is the mountain hut. Southeast is the Magic Academy.
作戦変更するの？誰に？いけー！作戦通り。作戦
These
通りに
people
行く
can
よ。
do it on their own, right?
バカバカにしちゃえ！
Was that a crit?
いけー！
Ow, actually. I think I actually have to use a healing item because she is going to die otherwise.
どれを使うの？誰に？オッケー。いっけー！
They bleed. I'm gonna probably turn off her AI, or at least like attacking people. Yeah, as soon as you see steel, it's like, well, what am I missing out on? At this point, I feel like there's a, you know, if you don't opt into steel right away, it feels like something bad could happen. Like, oh, you just missed the Hydrogen Crystal. You'll never revive General Leo. Oh, it activates on basic attacks. Interesting. And since it's not like your experience, from what I can tell, changes based on your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your contribution in battle, we can just have him go and fight everyone. Easy, in front of the mountain huts. Over there is the mountain hut where the suspicious people were seen. Then let's hurry up and get back the research book. How about we save instead? Oh, but don't you know if you save here instead of running immediately for the bandits, you get the bad ending because it shows that you're not confident. You're not confident at all. Hold on, someone's coming. Wait, it only matters on missions? Pursuers.
サンドラ様の研究所を盗んだのはお前たちか。
You're the ones who stole Lady Sandra's research
Kenkyusho
book. Give it back now.
せっかく奪ったものを返すと思うか。
You think we're just gonna give back something we've just stolen?
集合。
Assemble.
Action! 作戦開始。
Initiate the operation.
誰がマスターの研究所を持ってるの？
Which one's carrying Master's research book?
わかんないよ。
わかんないよ。
とにかく一人
In
も
that
逃が
case,
す
we
な。
can't let even one of them escape. Is this Schrodinger's stolen research paper? Why did I start? Why did I run to the left like an idiot? Now I'm no longer centered. Man, wait, hold on a second. Range, battlefield. So this just has unlimited freaking range? Shit, we suck!
どこへ向かうの？オッケー。オッケー。
She doesn't have magic anymore because I used it to cure the party. Ah! You're the one from earlier. What a persistent guy. You thieving scum. What do you say? Give back Master's research
マス
book.
ターの研究所を返しなさいよ。
邪魔をすると容赦はせぬぞ。
I won't let you get in our way. You won't escape. Where's the VO? We're garbage! What are you doing? Oh, right. I had her go for the other kill. You're not getting away. If you're careless, we won't be able to get back the book. All right, thank God that guy's dead. Why you? What's this? Pursuers, help us get out of here. Understood.
こいつを受けてみな。
Is it a crit? Never mind, it's not a crit. Oh my God, Luis, you have to fight this dude apparently to keep him from moving. What a sloppy way of fighting.
ジュリアン、どうしてここに？
Julia, why are you here?
そんなことはどうでもいい。今こいつらを倒すんだ。私も加勢する。
That doesn't matter why. Right now, where you're fighting these guys, I will help you.
どうしてほしい？
What do you want me to do? Why don't you stab the person that's right there? Have you thought about that before? Oh my God, Wallace, you're garbage. Also, she can't freaking chase down the subordinate. Are you kidding me? Wallace is gonna have a better time.
盗人に情けは無用だ。あっ
I really appreciate that range is like such a big factor in this game. Because like people with weapons are hitting way sooner than people just punching them. Why isn't my Louise mage sister capable of fighting with her fists? Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should go after this one, Julian, huh? Meanwhile, we are dying here. Ah, look out. He's getting away. Ugh. I think items don't take too much. It's like when you use the item, then you have CT, right? Oh, okay. I really actually like the sprite work, and obviously the artwork in this game is solid too, of course. Too bad I don't have it. Ugh. Which one should I go after next? Attack the selected targets. Oh, that's also 3. I'm actually going to I'm being stupid. If she gets hit once, she's dead. Julian could be using Cyclops power, to be fair.
無事に済むと思う。
Damn it, I almost got away. Obtain Sandra's research book. Were these skills here before? Or is it because I mastered Magic Arrow that I got them? I don't know. I think... Wait, what is this? Speed 1. Activated during battles while moving. A skill that increases running speed by 10%. Seldom for frequency. The frequency is seldom. Paralyze. I'm assuming we always only gain 1 skill point or bonus point. And so it kind of incentivizes you to work on, I don't know, like cheaper ones, but... Wait, hold on. Target, affinity, where is range? Okay, here we go. Average. What does average mean? Average. Range, immediate, average, bar. But Magic Arrow is battlefield. Increases defense. One ally dispelled by weakness. Duration long. I mean, we should get attack.
こ
I
れでいい
think.
の？
Multiple level
こん
ups.
なこれに振り分けるのね。これでいい。こんな感じ。これに振り分けるのね。
Fine. Recovery spell removes all negative status effects aside from impending death. Oh, did I not complete the cure? Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I should have completed the cure. Whoops, I was not paying attention. I'm going to go protect.
これでいいの？ もう敵はいないみたい
Looks
だ
like there are
ね。
no more enemies.
手応えのない奴らだ。
Those guys were pushovers.
ジュリアンさんが来てくれて助かったね。おに
Oni-chan,
迷いは断ち切れたのか。
did you cast away your doubts?
あの時聞き忘れたことがある。あなたを戦いに駆り立てる信念。
I forgot to ask you something before. Those convictions that drive you to fight, what are they?
それを聞いて納得するなら話して。
If my story will help you, I'll share it.
十数年前、俺はある傭兵団に。だがある事故で傭兵団は壊滅してしまった。
10 odd years ago, I was part of a mercenary group, but after an incident, that group was annihilated.
その時行方不明になった団長を探した。
Since that time, I've been seeking the whereabouts of my former captain.
大事な人なの。
He was an important person to you?
恩人だ。もともと団長に拾われた命、彼のために使おうと決めた。
I owe him my life. A long time ago, the captain saved me. Thus, I decided I would serve him.
でももう十何年も探してるんでしょ？正直見つかると思えないな。
But it's been 10 years since you've been looking for him, right? To be honest, I don't think you'll ever find him. Keepy!
だって
But
その事故とは一体。
that accident, what happened?
俺たちはバーンシュタイン王国にある水晶鉱山を警備していた。ある時、化け物が暴れるという事件が。
We're guarding a crystal mine in the Bernstein Kingdom. At one point, a monster appeared. Every time I say Bernstein, I just immediately think of the second game.
警備についていた部下は全滅。
Most of guard detail were wiped out. The only one that took on the monster directly was the captain, and we never heard of him since then. Guys, I'm sure Gustav the 13th is okay.
そうか。
I see.
ここまで見つからんと生きているのか。
After all this time, I still haven't found him. I wonder if he's still alive.
だが、自分なりにケリがつくまで俺は旅を続けるつもり。
But until I find closure on this, I will continue this journey.
自分でそう決めた。
This is what drives me.
ウリスさん。
Wallace-san. I don't know why I read that.
だが元の生活に戻る前になまった体を戻さないと。
But before continuing my journey, I must restore this diminished body to its former potential.
私もしばらく一緒にいていいか。皆の生き様を見ながら私なりの信念について考えてみたい。
I see. Would it be alright if I come along? By observing your way of living, I think I'll be able to find my own convictions.
それは俺よりもこいつらに聞くべきだ。
This is something you should ask him instead of me. Do as you like. Be the cool guy or be welcoming. Come along.
そうだね。一緒に行こうよ。
Sure, come along with us.
そうか。すまないな。
Julian joined the party.
それじゃあ村へ戻るか。それとも 中で休んでいくか。
Let's go back to the village, or would you like to rest inside first?
休むって？
Why is it asking me about resting inside of like a thief's hut?
この山小屋さ、何もないところだが、疲れくらいは癒せる。
This feels like a trap in that mountain hut. There's not much there, but we can probably use it to regain our strength. And what do we know about traps from PlayStation 1 era games? Vanguard Bandits told us that if we walk into traps, we get new characters. Chrono Cross taught us that if we give up and we are baby losers, we get Glenn, and Glenn is way cooler than anyone else in that game. Admit that you're a baby loser and purposely walk into traps. You're gonna get better party members. That's what I've learned. NPC. Oh, so this game. Oh, so I can't even look at them.
装備を選んで。
Let's rest. Yeah, let's rest a bit. I'm in tip-top shape now. Well, let's go back. Well, guess what? Because you chose to rest, now the village has been slaughtered because you took your time going back. And you could have, I mean, you would never have known it, but you could have saved everyone. The bridge is broken and we can't pass. Let's go straight back. I really do like TP's like dramatic transformations. Like her anatomy changes based on what emotion she's experiencing.
いっけー！作戦通りに行くよ。
We didn't get anything, man. Next is 145. Ah, I don't want to wait that long. Wow, it doesn't seem like the random encounters like regenerated. Welcome, we have various equipment for sale. Did the vendor move over here?
欲しいものを教えてね。
So hear me out. If we get the knuckle guard for Wallace here, that means Wallace won't be able to steal as often. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't talk myself out of getting a real weapon for this character.
これどれに装備させようか。サンキュー。売りたいものを教えてね。
Dandy book.
どうだジュリアン、少しは答えが見えたか。
Well, Julian, have you found your answers yet? No, not yet.
そうか。焦らない。
I see. Well, it's not to be rushed anyway. This feels really weird to ask this question. We literally just took a stroll down the road. We walked for 10 minutes down the street, and Wallace is like, "Well, after that adventure, are you satisfied now?" What's happened?
どこへ逃げようと無駄だぞ。俺たちに見つかったのが運の
It's
尽きだ。
Oswald the hero. It's useless trying to run away. We're bound to find you anyway.
しつこい連中だ。エリオット、お前は早く逃げ
But a
ろ。
persistent bunch. Elliot, hurry and escape.
ここは私たちが何とかするからさあ早くお逃げなさい
We'll take care of things here somehow. Now hurry and escape.
だけど父さん母さん
But father, mother,
いいから逃げろ。
we'll be fine. Just run.
逃げられると思っているのか。
Think you can run away? If you leave this village, we will burn it to the
村
ground.
ごと滅ぼしてやるや。
あの親子が襲われている
They're after this family.
ねえ、あの男ってオートの正門でカレンさんを襲ってたやつじゃない？
Say, that guy, isn't he the one who attacked Karen at the western gate of the capital?
こら、また悪さしてるのね。
Hey, you, still being nasty with people?
この
That
声は。
voice.
あ、お前。
It's you. How dare you show up here? Kill them all anyways. Hey guys, now's the opportunity to get rid of them. Yeah.
返り討ちにしてあげるわ
Time
よ。
to teach these guys another lesson. Why did we run off to this side again when I could have probably just ran? Whatever.
話が見えないんだけど。
I don't understand what's going on. It means we have to fight.
まあ
Well,
そう
here
い
we
うことだ
go. Protect the boy, his parents, and the villagers.
誰に？いっけー！いっけー！誰に？
You guys, I'm gonna be the genius here.
どの魔法？誰に？オッケー！
No, please don't come here. Dude, that range is... Oh, it's because it's thrown.
必殺！
Oh my god, Wallace has to run around because he has to go someplace else.
後ろ
Impossible. You guys always get in my way. What do you have against me?
あんたが悪さばかりす
You're
る
the
から
one
でし
always
ょ？
causing trouble. You idiots, this is our job.
これは仕事だ。
仕事？
Job? What's a job? I'm a wealthy child who doesn't know about jobs.
誰かに頼まれたんですか
Who are you working for?
いいえ
I
な。
won't tell you.
これ以上邪魔す
If
る
you
ってい
guys
うなら
insist on getting in the way, we'll give you more to worry about. Hey guys, kill all the villagers
ここの
too.
村人も皆殺しにしろ。
Roger that. How
卑
despicable.
劣な
誰に？いっけー！オッケー！どの魔法？誰に？オッケー！
Ah! No, get away from me. Oh, his men. We're stuck in a corner right now. We keep running into each other. That villager is in danger. Despite his appearance, they seem to have planned this well. We are outnumbered.
おい
I will follow your strategy. What do you want me to do? Who the hell are you attacking, brother? Holy shit. That cheap weapon just turned Wallace into a powerhouse. Does magic suck in this game? No, get away from me. Why are they targeting one person specifically? To think you're still here. To think there's this many pursuers. You're hopeless. Tell him to give up. Encourage him. That's right, we must not give up until the end. But don't worry, we've got this. Yes. Oh my god, these guys are so fucking fast! The problem is I don't have any more of the numbing shit. I don't want to die. Guess what? That's what happens, you fool. Now, what should I do next? You go and fight this guy next. You're all going to die. No, get away from me, the same person. Pepe hands. Wait for me, Elliot. I'll save you. Father, I can't let you die in such a place. Please get out of here. Mother, I won't let you lay a finger on Elliot. Don't worry, this was prepped. Elliot, leave this to us and run away quickly. Look, this is actually the good route. They're learning. We're finding out how they're all super skilled and stuff. They get to be heroes as well. How dare you put me to shame the other day? Oh, is attacking a girl not shameful? Shut up. Ah, she's fine. Dude, Julian is so freaking slow. Not just once, but this time too. I won't forget about this. I leave the rest to you. Yes, sir. Damn, he escaped. All's well is gone. What should I do next? Maybe focus that one. I'm not convinced we're done with the fight yet, so I'll send these people over here.
どこへ向かうの？オッケー。
She's just taking it. Are you all right? We'll get you out of this. Yes, don't worry about me. Please save my father and mother. Leave it to us. Oh, there's a guy up there. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill TP for saying okay all the time. Why did it end like this? We did it! That was scary! Now we're good. Are you all right? Yes, thanks to you, we're saved.
おかげで助かりました。
お願いがあります。
May I request something of you?
はい。
この子をローランディアの王都まで連れて行ってくれないでしょ
Could you take this child along with you to the capital, Rosaria?
助けていただいた上にこんなお願いをすると。
Forgive our shamelessness for asking something of those who just helped us, but we have no one else to ask.
王都だったら私たちも帰るところだけど。
If it's to the capital, we were returning there anyway.
おお、そうですか。ただ王都まで一緒に行っていただければいいのです。
Oh, is that so? Just accompanying him to the capital is fine. We're counting on you. I wonder if this happens because there's a chance that both of his parents could die. I don't know. Would we have game overed if we lost some villagers here? I didn't want to repeat Rhapsodia or Suikoden tactics.
構いませんけど、おじさんたちは？
It's no bother to us, but what will you do?
私たちは急いで行かねばならないと。
We've got to hurry and go somewhere. We're going upstairs, never to be seen again.
この子お願いします。
Please take care of this child.
母さん、いいかい？
It will be fine. This letter explains everything, so make sure to deliver it.
ちゃんとお渡しするんだよ。
今までお前と暮らせて幸せだったぞ。
The time we spent together is one of our most precious moments. Take care. Father, you too.
お元気で。
I love you, Elliot. There's something that, like, is, I don't know, is just satisfying and good about, like, early PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 game, like, game soundtracks.
みんなも無事か?
Is everyone all right?
はい。
Yes, we're fine. Except that dude that has, like, a cut in his back.
ありがとう
Thank
ござい
you
ます。
very much.
おか
The
げで
village is unharmed thanks to
被
you.
害が出ませんでした。わずかば
This
か
is
りの
hardly
お礼です
sufficient
が
as a reward, but please
これをお
accept
持
it.
ちください。
本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
お
You
疲れ
must
で
be
しょうか
tired,
ら
so please rest here
今
tonight.
夜は村で休んでいってください。よし、宴の準備だ。
I think there's also something that occurs before they just started.
みんなも喜んでくれてる。
I mean, for the
なんだ
record,
か
oh
こ
wait.
っちまで嬉しくなっちゃうね。
If we don't answer fast enough, they're gonna think we're slow. Does it make you happy too? Yes, it does. I'm not gonna try and be a villain.
確かにそうかもしれない。
It does make us happy. Indeed, it sure does. Please come this
皆さん
way.
こちらへ
No, oh, what was I gonna say? Something along the lines of, oh, this isn't a voice, cool. I was gonna say that that music of that era, it's like, the issue that sometimes comes from Super Nintendo and Nintendo games is that they have to limit the amount of channels they use for sound effects. And surprisingly, it still happens on the Super Nintendo at times too. So like, they take certain precautions when composing some of the music. Obviously, you still have a lot of bangers for the record. But like, as you're playing the games, sometimes the music cuts out. Sometimes you don't hear the bass line because you're casting fire. But when you're in the PlayStation era, that problem is gone, right? God, dude, the Ancient Roman soundtrack. But in the PlayStation era, they're still using a lot of sound fonts and MIDI and sequencers. Like, you know, it's not like they're always using like MIDI and like the built-in sound chip or sequencer or a software sequencer within there. But they are still using that sort of style of writing. And so the arrangements aren't super cluttered. They're still rudimentary and focused on like, you have to have a good chord progression and melody, and then it just is catchy because of that, right? You're not focusing on complexity. I don't know. There's something magical about it. But one sec. And nowadays, people get mad when Zelda is only using the piano. They're pissing their pants. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my drink. I don't know what you're specifying, Bob, about the difference between, it's not that they had to, they only had so many channels. So that's my whole point. Like, that's why sounds like drop out a bunch in Nintendo and SNES games. Because if you play a sound effect, it may end up occupying the same channel that you're using for your bass or percussion or whatever the heck. And that's why I specify too that it's also like PlayStation 2 era. You still have games that end up using sound fonts or synthesize, like they're still composing, like they have the limitation of using synthetic instruments or sound fonts and so forth. Like, like whatever the hell that art village is in Suikoden 5. Oh. All right, sorry, I had to get the controller. Yeah, exactly. Limitations can make can like encourage art further than what it would normally do without said limitation. I feel like I've talked about this with Tiffany before too. But I do think that there can sometimes be a point where too many limitations can almost constrict what you can do. It's almost like how there are a lot of really cool indie games now that try and present themselves like they're, you know, like Game Boy-esque in certain ways or monochromatic. But they don't actually have the real... Oh, here it is. Tiffany's quote is limitation... One sec. Limitations breed innovation. I mean, the very obvious game I'm going to point out here, because it's fucking amazing. I still think one of my favorite games of the last few years is Void Stranger, which, you know, is made in Game Maker, is, I think, entirely monochromatic, right? But is so goddamn beautiful. Ah. What about the PS1 horror game thing? Wait, which one's that? Oh, are you talking about Resident Evil, the director's cut, where they screwed up the... Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something different. I thought for a second we were on we were talking about music in general, and we came across the idea of oh wait, yeah, I never finished my thing about Void Stranger. Is that it's a self-imposed limitation there, and I still think they came up with some amazing stuff in that game. But yes, I do think that sometimes false limitations or self-imposed limitations can be damaging to the final product, blah, 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 whatever. I don't know where I was going with this. Anyway, seeing the villagers rejoicing is so fun, even more than the celebration to thank us. Who am I going to talk to? Well, clearly I'm going to talk to TP. Why would I not talk to TP? Huh, you want to talk with me when there's so many people around? You sure are a weirdo.
あんたって変わってるわね。ひょっとして私に惚れたとか？
Drinking my favorite soda. I've fallen in love. Okay. Okay, if you're going to be confident about it, I wish I had said nothing at all. Well, of course you have. Seems like you appreciate my charm after all. Ha 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 ha. Let's talk to Wallace. Hey, Wallace, I had a flashback where I took out your eyes, Wallace, when I was Levi. By the way, I made this.
どうした?
What's the matter?
あれ？私たちは子供だから仕方ないとして、どうしてワレスさんまでお酒飲んでないの?
Oh, I understand that we can't drink liquor since we're just kids, but why aren't you having any, Wallace?
まあいろいろとあってな。
It's a long story.
そのうち
I'll
話
tell
して
it to you someday. Let's talk to Julian. New music.
ジュリア？
どうしたハムシ？
What is it, Ladybug?
これでも私はローランディアの宮廷魔術師サンドラが作った由緒正しきホモンクルスなんだぞ。
Well, I may look like this. Know that I am a homunculus made by the great Sandra herself, the court magician of Rolandia Kingdom. My pedigree is flawless.
サンドラ様ですか。それにしては口の聞き方がなっていないようだな。
Oh, so Lady Sandra created you. Your way of speaking sure doesn't reflect that.
ほっといてよ。
Leave me alone.
私のことも放っておいてくれ。今少し考え事をしている。
Leave me alone too. I am busy with my thoughts.
またあのことでしょ？
Are you thinking about that again?
もう少しで見つかりそうな。
Why are we so desperate to find answers when it's been like half a day?
楽しかった。でも夜が明けたらすぐマスターのところに帰らないとね。
That was fun, but tomorrow morning we should hurry and get back to Master. Should we go to sleep now?
まだ起きてい
Are
る。
you still awake?
少し
I'd like to talk with you a little.
つまらぬ話だが黙って聞いてほしい。
It's an uninteresting story, but please listen quietly.
私は幼い頃からインペリアルナイ
Since
ト
my
になるた
childhood,
め
I
に教
was
育を
trained
受
to
け
become an Imperial Knight.
インペリアルナイト？それ何？
Why are they using this picture? the shit-eating grin picture when we're asking a question that's probably going to make us sound like we're naive idiots.
知らないのか
You don't know? Usually everyone knows about them. Well, I was just born not too long ago, so...
そうか
I see, then I will
ならば
explain
ナ
what
イ
the
ツとは
knights
何
are.
か説明しようインペリアルナイツとはバーンシュタイン王国第一コネ駅士団のことで一人で
But
100
it's
人の
not
兵士
her
を相手に
default
できるほどの
face.
腕前が必要
Imperial Knights are the most elite knight division of the Bernstein Kingdom. It is said that to be one, one must have the skill to defeat 100 soldiers by oneself. Isn't that what Wayne and Hans are becoming, or am I crazy? So are you telling me that Hans, the stupid kid that sounds like this in the second game, can take on 100 soldiers by himself? Doubt.
そのためインペリアルナイトは名実ともに大陸最強と言わ
For
れ
that reason, the Imperial Knights are known as the greatest warriors on the continent. I could be wrong. I don't remember the start of the game.
へえ、そんなに強い人ってほとんどいないんじゃない？
There couldn't be too many people that are that strong, though.
そうだな
That's correct. Right now, the members of the Imperial Knights are Prince Richard,
リシャー
Richard,
ド王子
Lord Ernest Vile,
オス
and
カー・
the
リーブ
Lord
ス教でなって
Oscar Reeves.
たったの3人？
Only 3 people, Magic Eyes. See, like she changes, she transforms for this picture.
インペリアルナイトになるには剣術だけでなく学問人柄など全ての面が問われるのだ
To become an Imperial Knight, battle skills aren't enough. Intelligence, personality, every possible aspect is examined. Oh, we're gonna lose because we're slow, because we move too much and move too slowly, and we take way too long to push the circle button.
だからインペリアルナイトが一人も
That's
いな
why
かっ
it's
た
not
時代
unusual
が
that
珍し
there
い
are so few Imperial Knights.
その称号が
It is the most honored rank a warrior can attain on the whole continent.
インペリアルナイトってそんなにすごいんだ。
私の家はバーンシュタイン王国の貴族でな
My family is a noble family of the Bernstein Kingdom. On top of that, for generations, many of its members became Imperial Knights.
父自身も
Years ago, my
数年
father
前ま
served
で
as
ナ
a
イトを
knight
務め
too.
うっひ
That's why my father's expectations of me were so high.
私も
So in response to this, I learned swordsmanship. I trained very hard so that one day he would be proud of me.
私にとって
I didn't train to become strong for myself. It was to live up to my father's expectations.
それも
But
数
a few
年
years
前
ago, the true son of the
我が家
family
に
was
本当
born.
の息子が生まれたから
The true
本
son?
当の息子。
Then you're...
それじゃあジュリアンは
That's right, I'm not their
私
true
は本当
son.
の息子ではないのそう
And thus, with the birth of their true
本当の息子が
son, my
生まれたから。
father completely transferred his expectations onto that
完
child.
全にその子に移ってしまったそれ以来
Since then, he completely ignores me.
それが私が剣
And
を
so
捨
that's
てよう
why
か
I'm
と
having doubts and I wanted to throw away my sword. Julian.
ジュリアン。
So that's why I want to ask you, for what purpose do
お
you
前に
wield
聞
a
きたいこと
sword?
があるお前は何のために剣を握るのだ
To become stronger, to defeat my enemies, to become famous. I haven't thought about it. To protect the powerless.
そうか
I see, so that's
そうな
why.
のか
I should probably be thinking about these decisions more beforehand, but surely our growth stats are set, so we can't fuck up our character and end up with 0 growth stats at this point, right?
どうしたの？
What's the matter, Julian?
ありがとう
Thank you.
それだよ
That's it.
それこそ
The
が
answer I
私
was
が
looking
探していた
for.
答えだ
What if we had said something stupid? Would Julian have been like, oh, of course?
よかったじゃ
Well,
ない。
good for you then. Yes, this is thanks to you. Tonight, I think I'll finally be able to sleep well.
今
It's
日
been a
は
long
久々
time
に気持ち
since
よ
I
く眠れそう
have.
だおやすみ
I wish you good night. I don't remember this character being in the second game, So I'm assuming they just probably end up dying off screen at some point.
逆に興
Maybe
奮して
they
眠
are.
れ
I
ないん
don't
じゃない
know.
のかな。
All I know is I feel confident that there's a girl with glasses that I'm pretty sure shows up in the second game. That like the way they framed their introduction, it's like, oh, she's probably from the first game. And then there's Xenos, and there's Wallace, and they're both alive too. Oh, and then of course you run into the main character as well. So it's like I know those 4 people are alive. And that's it. He became so energetic all of a sudden. I wonder if he isn't too excited to sleep now. Well, then let's get to go to sleep too. Wait, so is this a flashback? Whoa, what's the matter waking up like that?
どうしたの
What's wrong? Did you have a nightmare? Did you see something in your dream
夢
again?
でも見たの？どんな夢？
What kind of dream was it? Tell me. Hey, answer me now. Some suspicious guys heading towards Master? What an awful dream. I'm going to use telepathy to check on things.
見てみる。確か
Master is on the balcony, you said, right? Hey, you were right. She's really on the balcony.
マスター、聞こえる？
Master, can you hear me?
外を見て。
Look outside. Do you see some
怪しい男たちが
suspicious
下にいる
men?
でしょ。危ないから早く逃げて。
It might be dangerous, so please run away.
す
Yeah,
ぐ
we'll
に
be
行くから
coming right away.
どうしてマスターの危
So
機が
hey,
夢
how
で
did you
分か
see in
った
your
の？
dreams that the Master was in danger? We didn't see that as players. Did I accidentally skip it or something? I'll let's save the explanation for later. I'm going to warn the
私
others.
みんなを呼んでくる。
So here's the point where we have to remember that if I use the save point, we're going to get the bad ending, okay? Because if we use the save point, it means that we're not confident and that we're horrible people.
ピピに聞いたよ。お母さんが狙われている夢を見たって。
I've heard from TP you saw Mother being targeted in a dream. Oh, Mother. I didn't know you had that kind of power.
にわかに信
It's
じ
a
ら
hard
れ
thing
な
to
い。
believe, but there's no point in doubting you. Anyway, let's head to the capital immediately.
お母さん。
Mother.
しかし実際
But
に
time is the main concern here. Can we make it even if we hurry? Even though this village is the closest to the capital, how much distance is between the two? I don't, dude. I mean, I'm not serious about the save point thing, but also at the same time, who knows? Who knows? Maybe me waiting in this dialogue screen means that we get the bad ending. Could we get there in time? Mother. But we can't stand here and do nothing. No point in arguing. Let's get going immediately. Mother! What about Elliot? The prologue has made me super paranoid. I still don't know how I fucked up so hard the first time. Listen, my growth stats were nothing. Do I need to break out paint to show you guys how bad my growth stats were? They were garbage. Everything was below average. This place is, where are we?
一体何が
What just happened?
あ、ここマスターの研究室の前だ。
TP was describing how fucking horrible, like how we were the villains, how we were scum to our own mother. TP was like, this guy is a piece of shit. Oh, but he is obedient, but that's no better than being a baby. We're in front of Master's research facility. That means... I did it.
ちょっと
I managed to teleport.
テレポートできちゃった。
I do appreciate when like stories and games talk about how teleportation is insane, like, and talk it up. So that was the expert level spell teleport. To think it can transport so many people over such a long
これほど
distance.
の人数をこれほど遠くまで運ぶとは。
No time to be surprised. We must help Lady Sandra immediately. That's right. Let's hurry.
そうよ、急ぎましょう。
Surely we won't be penalized for looking at our equipment screen,
装
right?
備を選んで。読めるのね。
Wait, what was that? Change.
装備を選んで。
Select. Select change equip.
作戦を決めて。作戦変更するの？
I'm spending too much time here just running around. The mother's dead now. Oh, there's a really interesting video that I don't know how old it is. I don't think it's that old. That really dissects Silent Hill 2's like point system method. Pretty
私の
cool.
魔法がほとんど効かないなって。
No way, my magic is almost completely ineffective.
無駄なあがきはやめて楽になれ。苦しむ暇もなく一撃で
Stop
殺し
your
てやる。
futile struggles and give up. I'll even kill you with one blow so you don't suffer.
このまま
At
で
this
は
rate.
なんだこの木は。
What is this presence?
お母さん、
Mom. Master.
マスター。
サンドラ様、助けに来ました。
Lady Sandra, we're here to help you. You all.
みんな
なんだ
Who are you
貴様
guys?
貴様らに名乗る名などな
You
い。
don't deserve our names.
邪魔を
Stay
す
out
る
of
な
our way.
誰に？いっけー！誰に？いっけー！どの魔法？誰に？いっけー！
私が直。わ
I use my magic to help you. Choose the magic you want me to prioritize. Understood. Let's do it. Oh my god, what a waste.
誰に？いっけ
I need her to just basically... Oh, you know what? I'll cast Protect.
オッケー どこへ向かうの？オッケー
I alone am more than enough for the likes of you. All right. Is this a lot of shit talk or... okay, it's actually... Whoa, you can... What is going on inside of this dude? So, this is a spoiler from the second game. Or I guess I'm not going to say it. But I think this actually puts a lot more into perspective about like a certain plot point in Growlanser 2. Interesting. Whoa, he just melted.
溶けちゃったよ。
The way he disappeared. A flesh golem. Obviously fucking attack that dude.
どの魔法？誰に？オッケー。いっけー！ どの魔法？誰に？オッケー。待機だね。待機だね。
サンダーさん、あと少し待ってください。
Lady Sandra, please wait a little longer. You guys are so fucking slow. You guys spent too long on your shopping trip. We did it!
こんな感じ。
Oh, you know, I haven't been paying attention to the elemental, like the attributes for the other characters. I should probably do
これ
that.
に振り分けるのね。
I'm torn between, like, so speed's only 10%, and our speed growth rate is supposedly above average. So I was thinking about going in for repeat attack, and attack has max rate. So I kind of want to go for this. I know we're, 5 levels out, or 4 levels once we apply one from getting it, but I feel like this is who knows? Maybe seldom is like 25%. Maybe it's 10%, but I think repeat attack is good.
これでいいの？
Double beat rune. That's where
こ
it's
んな
at.
感じ。これに振り分けるのね。
I mean, steal too. Like, we have to.
これでいいの？ これに振り分けるのね。
Improves response time of the target. So I'm assuming this is like your CT. So I think this is probably what we go for next. If, like in an ideal world, Luis does nothing but casts magic. So I think this is what we do.
これでいい。
Dude, this area is cool for the record. Like having the star floor.
お母さん大丈夫？血が出てるよ。
Mom, are you okay? You're bleeding.
ここへ逃げてくる
It
途中
happened when I escaped to the roof, but this is just a scratch.
でもかすり傷です。みんな
Everyone, thank you for helping me.
ありがとう。
うちで何よりです、サンタナさん。
If I had taken the treasures behind her, the game would have taken note that I was more concerned about picking up treasures than helping our mother out. Like, we would have gotten the bad ending. It's just like in Cyber Sleuths, when I saved the game instead of going back and completing the riddle treasure hunt, or whatever the hell it was. And I don't know if you guys were gaslighting me, but maybe you weren't, maybe you were. But by saving, I lost the treasure hunt.
それより
More importantly, how did you all
あなた
get
たち
here?
どうやってここに？
About that, Master, Louise brought us all here using
みんなを連れ
teleport.
てここまでテレポートしたの。私
I don't really remember it. I was too absorbed.
途中で
Is that so? With this number of people and with such a
こ
distance?
の人数をここまで。とうとう
Finally, your Growlanser powers are awakening.
目覚めてきたのですね。
I see. So she is a Growlanser. Now I understand.
なるほど。これで納得できた。
Lady Sandra, what is a Growlanser?
グローシアン。
I'm questioning if Wallace even matters for the plot. I feel like he's just Brock from Wallace is basically Brock from Pokemon. Does he really matter to the plot? He's just some dude that you'll never see his eyes. And he's here just to be a third party member because otherwise like the party feels imbalanced. He's literally He's the I don't know. He's Guy from Lufia. Or I guess not Guy, because that's Lufia too. He's I can't remember the green-haired guy. The green-haired guy that has less personality than anyone else in Lufia. So much so that I remember the dude that you play for 10 minutes beforehand more than him. Green-haired guy, no magic. No plot relevance. Why does he seem like a guy with low growth that you can't give too many kills to? I mean, so I'm betting this guy, I'm pretty sure based on like how strong he is in the second game, I'm pretty sure this guy like becomes strong again. He's just got to get used to being blind.
日食や月食の期間に生まれたものは
Oh, there's an archetype. Oh, in Fire Emblem, it's the Paladin. I don't know if that's universal though. But the paladins in Fire Emblem, if you let them get too many kills, then like, you know, it ruins the rest of your party unless you end up exploiting the arena or something. There's the brown-haired Neil man for Growlanser 2. I thought that was just Hans. I guess that's red hair. Whatever. Truly the disability representation we have always needed. Guy becomes super strong because he's blind. Obviously. Those born during a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse inherit a special magical power. Such people are called Growlensers. The amount of power depends on the conditions at birth. From weakest to strongest are lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, total lunar eclipse, and total solar eclipse. Louise was born during a total solar eclipse of the heart, so she is among the most powerful Growlasians.
まだ勉強中の身だけどね。
Oh, yeah. Dude straight up is like an NPC. I remember this guy. I feel like Growlanser 2 has a lot more like optional stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, but this game feels pretty linear so far. But to be clear, like we're only, you know, we're not that far in the game. I'm still in the growth stage, though. So Growlasians have great power.
すごい力を持っている。
とにかく
Anyway, let's go back home.
踊りましょう。
There has to be, I don't know. I'm gonna kill this for now. Boom. One sec. Anyway, let's go back home. Oh, yes. If you don't walk alongside your mother at this point, you get the bad ending. Why did she backstep? Oh, what's the link? One sec, Tiff. I'll show you.
ゆうべは大変
What
だった
about
ね
Elliot? We left him back at the end. We're a bunch of assholes. There's got to be an easier way to show this. One sec. I feel like I'm some boomer stumbling around OBS because I don't have things immediately ready for it. Properties. Here, this is an optional character in Growlanser 2. Dude is straight up a NPC from Vanguard Bandits. Don't be mistaken. It's not like his eyes are up here. His eyes are behind the hair. Hero. Last evening sure was hectic, huh? I already forgot. Are we the adopted kid? Yeah, we're the adopted kid in the family. Here, Mother, we got your research book back. Louise handed over Sandra's research book. That means I see. So you went back. You went and got it back. Wallace and Julian helped us out. So I wonder if that means we're a flesh golem too. By the way, Lady Sandra, do you have any reason why someone would want to take your life? I can't think of any, but it may have something to do with the theft of this research book. Also, those people back there were not humans. That's right. Normal people don't just melt like that. Wait, he's actually a mandatory character since you don't need to do side quests to get him, unlike other characters that replace him? Wait, what do you mean by replace him? Do you mean like you would use someone other than him? Or does he actually get replaced? They're probably flesh golems. Golems made of corpses? So gross. The ones who made them are studying magic too, so it's possible they're interested in other people's research work. They may have wanted to get their hands on that.
まさか命まで取ろうとする者はいないでしょ
Oh, if you recruit the optional characters successfully, he won't even appear in the story. I see. But they wouldn't go as far as to take your life. That would be disadvantageous to them. In any case, you saved me. Let me thank you again.
助かりました
Hey, do you have a
ちょっ
second?
といいか
It's just as you said.
人々
To protect people. From now on, I'll wield my blade for that, or sword for that purpose. I won't hesitate anymore. Well, I'll be heading back home
私はそ
too.
ろそろ
Thanks
自
for
分の家に
everything.
戻る今まで世話になったな機会があればまた
Until we
会お
meet
う
again.
さようなら
Goodbye, Julian.
また会おう。
See you again. Oh, of course you would say that.
じゃあね
Later. You know, see, here's the problem. If we had chosen an answer that was less confident, then maybe Julian would stay with us because Julian doesn't know what to do in life. But instead, we gave Julian the right answer, which then hurts our war efforts. Feels kind of bad.
アイテムを選んで
Oh, look, our move is up to 100 now. It leveled up, actually. I didn't even realize.
こんな感じ
Since we brought back the research book, I'll resume work on my magic training starting tomorrow. About that, there's something I'd like to tell
話
you.
があります
Huh?
え
Recently, you've grown quite a bit over a short amount of time. Rather than doing theoretical training, I think it'd be good for you to put what you've learned into practice.
これからも
Hey, what's up,
みんな
Abyssal?
行動して
From now on, go with your brother and put your magic to good use. Then it's okay if we go together?
一緒に行ってもいいってこと
That's great, Luis.
やったねルイサちゃん
Yes. Also, Oh, she's trying to warn us about Oremo. Don't do Oremo. Lady Sandra. She has a very high fever. Poison blades. And her wound looks strange.
傷口が異常に腫れている毒
Could it be poison? Then it's because of those guys
さっきの
earlier.
連中が薬
I'm going to get medicine. Master, hang in there.
毒を使ってまで確実に殺し
So
た。
they'd even use deadly poison to kill her. Who in the hell? I went the wrong way. Apparently, this is not where you get the medicine. Hey, where do you think you're going? I don't know.
Master.
毒を
I'm going to bring Lady Sandra to her room, so please prepare the bed.
Sandra-sama.
Quickly, take this antidote. Take this osmanthus soup. It seems like she's relaxing a bit.
どうなの？
Will she be all right?
そんなこの薬が効かないなんて
Impossible. The antidote doesn't seem to have any effect. I'm trying to think of I don't know. Impossible. The antidote doesn't have any effect. Is this stuff really
本当に
effective?
効くの？これ。
The antidote is the best we have. Usually it can quickly cure most poisons. Are we getting poisoned
平
often?
成の毒ならすぐに消えるはずなのに。
残念ですが
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem effective. It can only slowly advance. Then, at this rate,
いずれはもっ
at best she lives for another month.
1ヶ月ほどかと
What can we do? A stronger antidote isn't something we can create in time. However, if we can find people with better knowledge than humans, they don't exist. Featherians. Yes, they most likely know of a cure for this.
彼らなら治す方法を知ってるかも。
他に
There
方
doesn't seem
法
to
は
be
な
any
さ
other
そうだ
solution. I will help in
俺
any
も
way I
力を
can.
貸す
Thank you, Wallace. What about Elliot?
俺さ、
Leave Lady Sandra's treatment to me. Please take care.
どうかお気をつけて
Please watch over Master. Master is sleeping. In any case, let's not make too much noise here. Yeah, let's go outside. Well, how are we going to meet the Featherians? The Featherians.
フェザリアンってあの高い岩の上の方に住んでるんでしょ？
Featherians. They're the ones living at the top of that ultra high rock, right?
とてもじゃな
I
いけど
can't fly that high.
私は飛んでいけないよ。私も
I don't know either.
お兄ちゃん。
Father, please, I'm counting on you. I mean, let's say we finally have a safe point to save the game because we didn't know
どこに
if the game would penalize us for saving anywhere else.
はい、オッケ
TP has arms. She can also do kicks and stuff too. I am waiting. What the? What? Crest Weapon Shop in the South Main Street Shopping District has finished remodeling and is now open. We await everyone's visit. Are you looking for me? That reminds me. Have you been to the Hole in the Wall shop? The owner is passionate about his business, so he'll occasionally have new goods. Oh my god, I still have to get the sound clips for 100 line. 2 arms. Dude, we have to go find Elliot. The game forgot, but I didn't forget. Huh? That kid. How mean of you. You promised to take me to the capital and you left me on my own. Oh, that's right.
ああ、そうだったな。
Last evening was terrible. Some weird people barged into my room again. I spent the night hiding in the forest and it was very scary. I'm sorry. Actually, my mother was attacked. Oh, your mother was? When my mother probably could have died in the last battle. Then I see you had no choice, and since you've returned, could you please take me to the capital city of Rolandia? Of course, we promised it to you. NPC. Wait, do you only have 3 party members in this game and then NPCs? Because I feel like you had a larger party available in Growlanser 2. And then you're like down to 4 people in Growlanser 5. Because who cares? So this is the capital. Well now, where is the inn? Huh? The inn? I've been hiding in the forest since dawn, so I'm really sleepy. Then please replenish the stock. Leave it to me. When I came here, there was a bridge, so I'll be back before you know it. The Magic Academy isn't over there. Made a mistake. I wonder about him. Welcome, we have various goods at this shop. See, you guys are getting all excited for Oblivion and Skyrim's, like, life cycle system or whatever the shit. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, all of these NPCs have real lives. Look, they have real lives here. You guys were getting so excited over Radiata stories, but right here, this is where it all comes from, okay? It was here all along. Gotta work hard. Yeah, like one of the big driving points, I don't remember if it was Skyrim or Oblivion, but the whole, like they had a system in one of those games in place where they were like, and for the record, I'm joking in case it's not obvious, about this game like being more profound, but there's a system in, like there was a name system in either Skyrim or Oblivion, but the idea behind the name system is that every NPC has their own life and their own schedule, and they do their own thing. But that's the thing. They called it something specific, and for some reason I feel like they started talking about it more in Skyrim specifically. And yes, I'm the person that always talks about how Morrowind is actually the really I know for a fact on stream I've talked about how Morrowind was was technically the way more impressive game than Oblivion and Skyrim. The fact that it was actually all open and you didn't have loading zones. Wait, the dungeons might have had loading screens. But you could fly into town, you could fly out of town, you could jump over town. Morrowind was a masterpiece that just was really rough. But anyways, I finally arrived. Everyone, thank you very much. You're welcome. Welcome. Excuse me, do you have any available rooms? Well, since Arios just left. Yes, we have one available room. Then I will take it, please. Yes. I think I've heard the name Arios somewhere. Could it be that Arios? Do you know him, Louise? Yes, at the Magic Academy, there's a person doing research on flying technology. If I remember correctly, his name is Arios. That's it, you know, the guy who told us about the Featherians. Featherians. I don't freaking know how they pronounce it. Then it's the same person. My apologies, we're currently fully booked. Please come another time. If you like, look like I have free time. That's true. The restaurant I worked at, I was the head chef. I thought we'd ask where Arios went, but apparently not. Yeah, we've definitely talked about it before. But the thing is, I feel like the reason why Oblivion and Skyrim both did really well was also a period of time where there was like a big jump in console sales. Like, I understand that there's probably a large, like probably more copies of Oblivion in particular sold than on, was that 360? I don't remember. But I think that the console version of Oblivion, or was it Skyrim? Dude, the timeline doesn't make sense anymore. Long story short, though, I do really think that ended up like really helping that game in the market in general, if that makes sense. I think it's maybe untold or undervalued how much of a technical marvel that game was to be playing a freaking what would typically be like a computer RPG, if you will, first person on a console. I don't think Morrowind was, but Oblivion that absolutely was. Morrowind was I think Morrowind is like the technically more impressive but less appealing video game. Like, if you look at Morrowind now, and I understand, obviously, this is what happens when you have an old game too, but Morrowind is not a very graphically appealing game, even after mods and so forth. It's kind of ugly. And like, even Oblivion at least looks better and like somewhat appealing in the same sense that, like, I don't know, I'm going on a tangent, but Morrowind, dude, was fucking awesome. Dude, what is the so I can use spears. Light, easy to use, inexpensive, critical up 5%. My issue is I'm not sure, like, you would automatically assume that the broadsword is going to be stronger because it's almost twice the price of the stone spear. But spear range, I would assume, right? Who knows? Increasing its magic power by 5%. We'll get this because it's relatively cheap.
誰に装備させりゃいいんだ。ありがとうよ。これでいい。
I'm gonna go with the sword.
誰に装備させりゃいいんだ。ありがとうよ。じゃあ。
Why are you out of stock? You just renovated. I feel like the one damage increase might be enough for her to not have to cast a spell 3 times to kill something. So whatever. I'm falling into the trap. Now I'm poor. And I'm gonna find better equipment at the new town. I know it. Lady Sandra was attacked. I heard the soldiers talking about it. I live here by myself. What if something happens to me? This has become a serious matter. But man, it's bugging me now. I want to look up what that stupid system's called. Like, again, to be clear, there's like the system specifically, not the engine. The system that they talk about for the NPCs in that game is nothing really that special because, like, it's not even the first time really people have used it before. But yeah, it was like one of the selling points that a lot of like online media outlets or video games reporting sites use to like hype up the game even further. I'm pretty sure they started using this term for Skyrim though, or at least that's when it started showing up in like marketing and advertising more. Oh, the imp didn't show up in the fight. I'm skipping all of TP's lines. Why can't the other people talk, TP? Oh shoot, it's 10:30. We'll stop soon. Everyone's at the same 252. I'm gonna look it up here in a second before we end stream. I'm sure I'll be able to find it pretty quickly. This will be fine. Wait, I should be cycling my saves! I forgot. What if we're getting the bad ending because we helped Elliot and he turns out to be the main villain? Oh, yep. Yep, Radiant AI. Listen, it was AI beforehand. Technology developed by Bethesda, blah, 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 allows NPCs to make choices and engage in behaviors more complex than in past titles. The technology was developed for Oblivion and expanded in Skyrim. Yep. The Radiant story system deals with how the game itself reacts to the player behavior, such as the creation of new dynamic quests. Yeah, the whole thing is just like, I don't know how to put it. There is like naming a system as opposed to an engine, just to be clear, like we're talking about a system, like the confined, or the sort of rule set or scripted behavior or whatever. It could be for all sorts of things. But naming a system Radiant AI feels really weird in the, like, in hindsight now, knowing what quote-unquote AI is used more for now, right? So that probably doesn't help it, but even then, it didn't necessarily feel that crazy, but they were really pushing how organic the world felt with Radiant AI in Skyrim. Like, I distinctly remember the promises of Skyrim. And it's like, I don't know. I might be crazy. I might be real crazy. I might be misremembering somewhat, but I feel like Morrowind. So obviously, I was probably way too young to like really get the full experience out of Morrowind. But you can break the game with all sorts of magic items, and that was fun enough. I mean, like, it's the equivalent of building roller coasters in Roller Coaster Tycoon. That all they do is kill your guests. Like, Morrowind has like the stupid fun factor to it that whatever. Even if I didn't get like the full extent of Morrowind as a kid, I enjoyed the hell out of it. And Oblivion was probably the perfect point where like there were still some really cool things that happened in Oblivion and so forth. And I just didn't care about the main story, but like it was fun to play. But by Skyrim, I became so jaded with the fucking creation engine. That was the point where I just lost so much faith and hope in Bethesda. And who knew it would take another 2 decades? Maybe I'm wrong. When did Skyrim first come out? But I don't know. But it took some amount of time for freaking everyone else to understand the point I was trying to make. Dude, all the games are so samey at some point. I'm going crazy. I play Fallout 3 and I'm just like, what are you guys talking about? This game is this, like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, you get through the whole. I'm jumping from topic to topic here. I just want to point out that Fallout 3 was really interesting when you start playing the game, but at some point in time you realize what you've forgotten. You remember that Fallout 1 and 2 were these really cool, freaking fun turn-based RPGs, and then you're like, wait a second, what am I playing now? I'm just playing reskinned Oblivion. I'm going. It's like I feel like I'm going crazy when I'm talking about this, because I'm wondering if maybe I'm misremembering. I'm pretty sure there's some old recorded podcast on Podbean where I talk about how annoyed I am with Fallout 4. I don't know if I go as far back as Fallout 3, but god darn, they're so samey. And now that Starfield's out, like, everyone has that opinion, I feel like, or a lot of people do. And it's funny because now I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe we should give the new Starfield DLC a try. It might be good. Now that my PC doesn't make every NPC look like a paper cutout. Now that I'm not talking to a lot of cardboard cutouts walking around, like, maybe I'm going to have a fun time. So I bought Wasteland 3, which I think was like the game that came out sometime after Fallout 2. Excuse me. I mean, that's true. It came out after Fallout 2. It came out after Fallout 3 and was like one of the earlier Kickstarter games. And I don't know what it was, but I just like bounced off of it really hard. And it could have just been because around the same time, I think I was playing Dragon Age Origins or I don't know. I could be wrong. Wasteland 3 or whatever the game was, that was like one of the early Kickstarter like success stories. I should probably give that another try. Speaking of Kickstarter success stories, I think it's a Kickstarter success story at least. I've been playing Jagged Alliance 3 on and off here, and that kind of feels like a fun time. It doesn't feel as good as what Jagged Alliance 2 felt like, as far as, you know, the time it it was released and so forth. So it sort of has that like Xenonauts, the XCOM inspired game, that sort of appeal where it's like, oh, I'm playing like a low budget thing, and it feels like it's something that plays like the old game, but because it plays very much like the old game without a lot of like innovations to UI and so forth, it kind of feels like it's sluggish, but I don't know, I'm going crazy. All right, well, that's it for stream. I gotta get ready to go to bed. Work is super busy, and I'm trying not to get overtime. So that means I'm like working extra hard and trying to be as productive as possible so I can get home like before 6 o'clock. I think I failed at that today, but we'll see. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.